how to perform ghusl according to the sunnah method after once a person has slept with his wife. What is the correct method? The way Rasulullah would do it, and the way the ulama have taught us, he goes and washes his hands. After washing his hands, he washes around his private parts or wherever the impurity has reached. Once he has dealt with that area, then that individual, he performs wuzu. After you perform wuzu, the wuzu that you perform for your salah, your full wuzu, whilst you are performing that wuzu, you can also wash your feet, because some ulama have said you should leave your feet right towards the end. Once you've completely had a bath, full bath, then you can wash your feet. And then after that, a person, he pours water over his right shoulder 3 times, he pours water over his left shoulder 3 times. This is a farz, an obligation, that you have to make sure that the water, when you put inside your nose, it goes right to your soft bone. That you make sure you give it a good squiggle, put your finger right inside, get the water right inside. If that bone, that soft bone which we call, if that bone is not soaked with the water, the ghusl and your farz bath is not complete. So you have to make sure that you get the water in there. You have to make sure that you gargle, you put water inside. If a person performs it 3 times, put 3 times water inside his mouth, 3 times in his nose, 3 times on his right, 3 times on his left, 3 times above his head, and then he washes his whole entire body. This is the correct and complete way of having a bath after an individual has engaged and slept with his wife. A person should try to use as less water as possible, but that doesn't mean that you leave areas dry. Another thing, a very important thing to consider is we should try not to face the Qibla. If your shower at home or your bath in a way that if it's facing the Qibla, then you should try to move in such a way, okay, you've got your side, either your left side to the Qibla or either your right side to the Qibla, so that your back and your front is not facing the Qibla. There's actually a hadith in which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that when an individual, he goes to answer the call of nature, when he goes to the toilet, and if that person realizes whilst he's doing while he's answering the call of nature, if he realizes, okay, I am facing the Qibla, if at that time he turns around away from the Qibla because of his respect and honor for the Qibla, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all his sins. So same thing when a person is an individual, he's in the shower or he's in the bath, and he makes sure and he is punctual upon not facing his private parts and his body towards the Qibla, whether it's the back or the front, and inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive his sins. So this is the correct way of having a bath after an individual he slept with his wife.